Welcome back, folks, to Pix TV. I'm your host, Pix, as usual. So today we're on SpeedMetal. I don't think I've covered this map, so I just thought I would. So, easy map. You don't have to worry about metal. You can basically place everything anywhere you want. So that'll help. So let's meet the commanders quickly. So we've got Sky UK on Armada. We've got incredibly far away. AC on Legend. Legion, I should say, not Legend. Don't even know what they are now. And then we've got Papa on Armada, and then we've got Shrinkles, which is on Cortex. So a bit of variety, most definitely. There's not really a lot to explain here, so we know where the centre is. It's very similar to one of the scenario maps. I'm trying to think what it is. It's basically you try to get they come in and you've got to blow up by bombing the other side. It's an interesting map scenario to play, I must admit. Challenging, yes. Annoying, yes. But it does teach you things. So anyway, so he's obviously sending his scout out. I'm wondering what is the trouble is by doing this. You've instantly said to your enemy, or shouldn't be shown to your enemy, that now you've got air. So then they're going to protect that. Really needed to build up the force and let him deal with this until you build up a lot of force. Ticks are coming. They're just going to probe. You haven't got a lot of energy, so I would build a lot of that before you were trying to. Will they turn? Yes. Luckily, he just had a little bit enough in reserve. So air's gone around. Now that's telling them that there's definitely air around. So they should be building something to countermand this. But they're not really. So they're just pushing tick spam in. And that's going to get blown up. Not going to do much. So what's our air going to do by combating? They've not built anything to do with air. So now they've started to stop the spam. Now we're going to go with a mace. They're not doing anything. It's more of the Team 2, if you like. Team 2 on here until it swaps around. Yeah. So he's got some air, so that stopped there. But I don't think they're sending much air anymore. They probably should have sent some light gunships. I would have said, if I remember, would have sent some light gunships with that, he could have taken this out already. It would have been practically won by now. Unfortunately, though, for this team, they are relying on. This should have been really swapped round. They are relying on a person that's not as good with the game or doesn't see. This is wrong. Do not do that. He's not built. That is not enough. He's eating it up. That's fine. But the problem is, he's not building any army. If this gets over before he's done anything decent, they're going to be obliterated. These are not. Like communication is very. And to me, he's just doing too much at the same time. So he's ruining his economy. If we go and look at Yellow, for an example, that's a bit more focused on what he's wanting to do. Strangely enough, though, he's going for 2. So, yeah, that might be a question. Well, they're all doing it. So, it's not going to make any difference. I can't say, well, don't do that because this one's better. They're all doing it now. So, it's a bit late for me to say this. Apart from, obviously, now he's going to... You don't... On this map, with the 2... You don't need the TT. You could win it easy with a T1. Just get the units, and as long as if your partner or your colleague that you're playing with can hold them off, you can tend to beat them by especially here. I mean, he's there. He could have Mosquitoes would have been fine. I was trying to think what they're going, and I had to go press them because I'll get a name wrong. But that Mosquito, in one of the matches we saw, he had about 15, 20. And they were devastating. They took the entire lot within no time at all. That's all he needed to do. I mean, if you want to prolong the agony for your other team, that's fine. This won't do anything against there. They'll struggle. But at least he knows what's coming. Missile, yeah. And another one, and another mace. These should be in front. Because these can fire a lot longer. We look at the mace, it's 700, and then we look at the laser, and we look at the mace. It's only got 320. They can do almost double the amount of what the mace can. Oh my god, he's going for T3. That's terrible. That's absolutely terrible. Do not do this in any circumstances when you're playing, certainly a map like this. Go for T3. You've gone for your T2. You've eaten your T1 up. But the trouble is you've got no units. There's nothing. If they'd have come over by now, they'd have absolutely obliterated. But the trouble is they're procrastinating. In other words, they're just sitting there. Which, again, is not what you should be doing. Get these in. Do this. So you've separated them out. And then send them like that. And then get the maces just to follow behind. Just get them on one of the last ones and they'll follow. And this would be absolutely obliterated. This is not the right way to play this at all. I'm sort of glad that you get to see it. The pulsars are fine. But the trouble is, he's taking too long for them because he's building this. This is a huge sinkhole. These are a sinkhole as well. Remember, each one of these takes 200 energy. He just hasn't got the energy. He's not scaling the energy. Look at the energy. It's far too gone down. Sorry, metal. You never have a problem on metal on this map. You know? What's that? Would that be the equivalent is the Lecce? They might actually got a good chance of winning this with that. It depends on... No. Maybe not then. They will... that's it then. So do not... You might as well scrap air. Eat your air up. Is he going for... He's still going for air. No, see, this is a wrong play. When you know you've got that, they just know what you've got now. It's pointless. You're not going to get anything in. Like I said, if he'd have done the mosquitoes beforehand, he'd only needed a couple. They would have won this by now easily. They're building an army up. It's a bit like when we're going to sit here and turtle. They've left this... The worst thing is, though, they've left this guy far too long. Although I don't think he's got a radar, though. Oh, well, I'll tell you what. We'll do pulsars, and we'll do gauntlets, and we'll do everything else at the same time. Yeah, don't do this. Especially with this. This is... What the hell's that? I've not seen this before. I must admit. That's a new unit to me. Advanced vehicle plan. Yeah, that. They've changed, obviously. It's been quite a while since I got a chance to play. And we will get back to it soon. I'll do some, I won't say one-on-ones, but I'll just pick a multiplayer and start playing and hold my head in shame when I get absolutely obliterated. And then you can take the mick out of me for doing it completely wrong. I'll have to be doing some practicing. So, what is he building? He's building... Oh, yeah, clearly, because you need 101 Titans. Again, you don't need to do this. Just do one and just turn on the repeat. That's the pointless thing. And remember, you can also, like, press the shift. I think it's the shift, and then select which other unit. So it'll build two of them and then go back to that, and it'll do that and do that. Your Thor would have been ample enough here. Or, you know, your Vanguard can obviously go longer. Yeah, even Razorback. Razorback's pretty decent. You don't even... you know, if you really want to go, so just go Marauders and go send them out. You know, this will build this fast. This is not enough. Why would you build that far away? I don't know. I know it can get blown up, but your constructors are all here. Why don't you build some constructors? Either eat some of them up, build some more here. Doesn't make sense. It's nice that I get to, to go through one that's actually. I mean, it's not nice that it's a bit turtly, so I apologise for that. I didn't know I'd do it, and it's like, sometimes I don't push one, and then I go no, because it's nice to talk about what's wrong with a player, and I mean, no disrespect to him, even though he's still English, still no disrespect. He's obviously a 2. He doesn't understand as much. No, Titans coming. Okay. I missed that. My apologies. Unless he blew it up himself, which he might have done. Yes, I think he did, I think he degunned or did something with that, because that's really weird. Because I haven't seen anything come over. When they see the Titan, they'll either do 2 things. They'll either rush past it, and that'll be the end of it. Or, oh, Fat Boy's here. Well, at least we've got something. They'll do quite well, but they'll have to move, though. They're going to be enraged in a minute. Now we've seen the Titan. The Titan can still do massive amounts of damage to this. See, there you go. Fat Boy just... this is what I said on a previous map. The Fat Boy will just fire at anything. So he's firing at his own units. If you're going to go, don't stop. Don't stop. Keep going. Your Fat Boys are practically out of range. No, they were out of range. Don't worry about these. It's a pointless waste of time. Now, it's just, again, not the right way to play that at all. Although he's given him a massive metal thing, it doesn't really matter because there's so much metal on his back because it is metal. He's taken a long time to build. They are taking a while to build these. No, far too many construction turrets. You haven't got the energy to do this. That's, look at it, 33. 33 times 200. Absolute a waste of time. It's 2,010. Times that by 3. That's 6,000. So you know 6,000 energy before you're even doing it, and he ain't got a 6,000 energy. You see what I mean by it? Just no. Do not play it like this. It's nice to like show people, and like I said, it's no disrespect to him as a player. It's about learning. You know, I've made all these mistakes myself, and the guys I used to play with, they said no, don't do this, you do this, and don't do this, you do this. But then when you have 6 or 7 players telling you everything at the same time, it's very difficult. But anyway, I digress. Back and forth, not really much. No, you see, yeah. I'm trying to think. Well, I know the unit. Yeah, Gunslinger. That was. I was thinking. They're okay. Get in more numbers. Again, this is just a meat grinder. I wouldn't even bother entertaining them. I'd be pushing forward. Now he knows he's going to have to degun these things, so that's why he's coming down. Now he's got the second one. The Fat Boys are still there, so take out the Fat Boys. These are the only things that are going to do anything against the Titan anyway. But they're not that powerful, so they'll be yeah. So that's it. They've gone. So that's 2 of them now. Here we go. There's one degun. And here comes the second one. There we go. You see what I mean? See how easy that is to take them out. An experience. But in fact, actually, some of it's this green's fault. This green isn't doing anything. Now, it's okay to say, oh, I'll sit there and let him take the punishment, but you're not helping out. You should not be air. It's a pointless waste of time with air now. They know that you've got air, so they're going to protect themselves. You might as well change tactics and go for something else. Even alone, I suppose it's Legion, so I don't really know what would be good for the Legion, because I don't play Legion. But, like I said before, if you were going to do that, if you were just do a load of mosquitoes, they're fine. They'll take some punishment. I mean, obviously they wouldn't get through this now, but they would have done before. If you're going to use a gunslinger, spread them. gives the Titan a little easier, less easier target to do. So is he going to send this on? Where's the commander? Oh, the commander's come back. So don't worry about these little things. They're just annoying. But they're not going to do anything. Push this forward. This is inexperience, but this is actually... This is a team problem as well, not just an individual problem. The problem I have is this green. He's experienced. He knows how to play this game, and he's not helping at all. Don't do this. This makes me so angry because it's not what a team game is. It's a team. Fine if you've got your units and your other units out as well. That's fine. I mean, look, take these. They are, but they're still a team. They're going together. Oh, now we got the behemoth out. Now the behemoth is an excellent unit against the Titan. It's so powerful. It's not as powerful as the Juggernaut, which is the Cortex, and nobody's got Cortex apart from our friend. I think they've got Cortex actually. But yes, he's the Cortex, isn't he? No, he's the Armada. Who the hell's the Cortex then? Yeah. So he could have done the. He could have certainly done the Juggernaut over the Behemoth, but no, he's going Behemoth. They're slow and derpy, but they're powerful, and they have an enormous amount of energy and yeah, you're fat boy. Now this will be good. He's good as that. There we go. Look at the amount that he took off there. 40% in one go. Phenomenal, the Behemoth. Keep you that. You want to stop that one there because you're going to need to protect your base. Because if you get in, your base is gone. There you go. That's it. You are not going to get past these now. He's got a dragon. Oh, the epic dragon. Oh my god. This is going to be ugly before it starts. I think Red has played this like a blinder. I think Red and the Yellow have actually done real well. They're scaling really nice. It's a team effort, so they're both doing it. Yellow now is taken over from Red and said, right then, you build your economy out, because obviously his economy is good, but he's not onto T3. That T3 was way too early, didn't have the economy. Green is not doing anything. The worst thing here, I'll find, I bet you, this green will start to pull away, and the green might even, might even win the blue team. I call it green because, well, it's a green colour, but you know what I mean. So, the Titans stick it there. They're going to stop now. But you're going to struggle against these behemoths. You need something bigger. Now, you got the Thor. You got a lot of Thors. They'll do quite well. There's a lot more things then. I mean, you could go for the epic tumbleweed. They'd be quite interesting to bash against. What the hell? It's a huge pawn. Oh, they've got the. If you've not seen this before, and I've not shown it, they've got the extra, what I call the extra patch or the extra ticks on the UI to allow these to happen. These are not normal. That's why they tend to be a different colour. That's why I was thinking, why are they on? But they've obviously turned them on. So Legion must have some extra stuff as well that I can't see yet. Maybe it doesn't then, I don't know. The Legion's a bit weird. That's it. That's the... Right then, so how are we going to handle this? It is an interesting thing to handle. That's quite nice. It's a weird unit. I would... I'd focus on the putting the camera in, but I'll forget how to... Or I'll not how to reset it, and then we'll have a game that looks that, and then I can't do it. So that's why I didn't want to do it. Oh, you take mustard. That's unusual. You don't get the behemoth going for air very often, and actually hitting it. Now, 4 of these Titans could actually take this behemoth out, but you'd have to do this and get them to go. The splash damage for the behemoth with these would be phenomenal because they're all cluttered. You're going to do it. Do that. Send them out like that, and then just let them come onto the. It will take an enormous amount of time to get rid of a behemoth. He's got another one coming. Oh, he's got more than coming. He's Epic Dragon. I'm quite surprised he's not sent the Epic Dragons in. Oh, they're quite interesting. What the hell? Look at it. They're absolutely pummeling this behemoth. Yeah, he's backing off. And he's only done 50% of damage. See what I mean by how epic this behemoth. Could you imagine having seen on by an epic behemoth? Could you imagine how powerful that would be? They're so slow, but they are unbelievably powerful. The only thing that really could take this down quite easy, or easier, is the Juggernaut. He's done though, he's got him. But look what damage it's. I mean, that one's just about out. But now the other one's coming on, and that's done nothing. So, again, we've got another one. This air will absolutely decimate these lot. And I'm quite surprised he hasn't brought them in yet. Oh, are we going? No, we're not. Oh, there's a second. Oh, I'll tell you what we'll do. If it don't work with the first wave, we'll do it with the second wave. You know, this one we're watching is a lot more interesting in a sense than I thought it was going to be. A bit more one-sided, but it's definitely not. Your tick spam is getting absolutely obliterated, but that's going to happen. You're not going to do anything against the little fighters. But when these fighters get onto these, look at these. These are just going to absolutely obliterate Green's fighters. Legionnaire, fine. It looks a bit like the Star Trek. I was thinking of that Deep Space Nine. I'm trying to think. You probably, if you've ever watched Deep Space, so you know what I mean. They come through the wormhole. Ah, damn! I forgot the name of it. Anyway, so these epic. I mean, really, you really need. I mean, excuse me. You've got to laugh. 50. You could probably do it with 10, if that, you know what I mean? Look at the amount what they do. The behemoths actually got through. Oh, it didn't get through. This is the end. End is nigh. You've got to laugh. Talk about an overplayed hand. I mean, the behemoths and the things were funny, but that's just phenomenal. I don't even think he lost any. I don't think he lost any.
Battle ended.
Anyway, I hope you enjoy that, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.